Hello there. According to the billionaire financier George Soros, the survival of the EU is under threat. Firstly, please subscribe and like this video to give my channel a boost, and I'm always uploading new content, so please do check back daily. There you have it. George Soros, the man that broke the Bank of England in the run-up to Black Wednesday, has issued a warning that the European Union may well fall due to the economic pressures placed on some of its more southern member states by the invisible enemy. Unless the EU mutualises the debt incurred by the hardest hit states across the bloc. Soros' solution is to see the EU or eurozone back the issuing of some type of eurobond, where the money is raised by the whole EU or eurozone, but then given to the member states like Italy that suffered the most economic hardship. The interest on these so-called corona bonds would then be paid off by the EU or eurozone as a whole. And as you know, that is something Germany and the Netherlands have been fighting against. But Soros said that if the EU is unable to consider it now, it may not be able to survive the challenges it currently confronts. This is not a theoretical possibility, it may be the tragic reality. Now, one idea Soros has come up with is for the EU to sell consols, which are perpetual, open-ended bonds that never get paid off. Unlike 10 or 25-year bonds, for example, consols have no end date. The EU would be paying the interest on them forever, unless it bought them back from investors at some stage in the future. This claims Soros would keep the interest payments down to what he called negligible levels, telling the Dutch newspaper Der Telegraaf, a €1 trillion bond would cost €5 billion a year, assuming an interest rate of 0.5%. The consols would not need to be sold all at once. They could be issued in tranches, and they would be snatched up by long-term investors like life insurance companies. But the sting in the tail for EU citizens would be that to keep its AAA rating, the EU might then need to have the power to levy direct taxes on people to do it. But, says Soros, there is a solution. The taxes only have to be authorised. They don't need to be implemented. With the Mail reporting, he said the EU would have to maintain its AAA credit rating to issue such debt, and thus have to have tax-raising powers to cover the cost of the bonds, so suggested it could simply authorise the taxes rather than imposing them. A European Union with tax-raising powers? How long would it be before an excuse was found to use that power? Especially when the black hole caused by Brexit starts sucking all the money out of the system. Soros also said he was worried about an Italexit, or Quitaly if you like, and said, "What would be left of Europe without Italy? Italy used to be the most pro-European country." Now, one teeny little problem with George Soros' plan for issuing consols with a 0.5% return for investors is that, as many economists point out, many EU government bonds are already operating in negative interest rate territory, meaning investors pay more than they get out, just so that they can safely house their money during these volatile times. And the Telegraph quotes Professor Giancarlo Corsetti at the University of Cambridge as saying, "Why would AAA-rated treasuries that can issue debt at negative interest all the way up to 10 years want to pay comparatively higher coupons by issuing consols?" A very good question. Anyway, if you want to hear more from me, please don't forget to subscribe and also press that little bell, or you won't get any notifications. And if you want to see more of me, buy a mug with my mug on it. So what do you think of the chances of the EU's survival? Please share and comment, and thank you for watching. Please do like and share this video, and also subscribe to my channel. And when subscribing, please do remember to press on the little bell next to the subscribe button. That way you'll get an alert every single time I put up a new video. And thank you very much for watching.